Govind was the chief guest, distributed the degrees and medals for the first rank holders of BE, BTech, BR of our university departments and affiliated colleges, and delivered the convocation address. Honorable Governor and Chancellor of Anna University, Sri Banwarilal Purohit, presided over the function. And due to COVID-19 pandemic, we were instructed to follow the standard operating procedure, and because of that, we could not able to accommodate you people, and we have admitted only the 69 first rank degree holders of BE, BTech, BR of our university departments and affiliated colleges inside the auditorium. And in addition to that, we have permitted nearly 140 additional candidates inside the auditorium, VIPs and other guest syndicate members, chairpersons, etc. We are extremely sorry for our inability to accommodate you people to take the your degree in person. So in the convocation, 69 were awarded degree in person, and 1,03,947 graduates in absentia. So this is the simple introduction about our 41st annual convocation. Now I congratulate you all for taking.
Good morning to one and all present here. So Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, and our Controller of Examination, and Director of the Center for Research, Chairman of various faculties, and my dear Deans and former Dean, and my dear colleagues and the awardees, degree awardees, those who have completed the PhD last year, who have been awarded on March 11th. So this is the present occasion, and as I already, our Controller of Examination, explained, I also joined with him on behalf of the university, our inability to accommodate you due to the BVIP visit. So that is the only reason, there is no other reason for that. I am also a little worried about the numbers sitting here also. We are not permitted like that in the convocation day. So anyway, please take care of that, take care of your health, and all the time do not remove your mask, and when you go out also, you please sanitize. And with this, I just first of all congratulate all the PhD degree awardees for your hard work you have put in, and this is the highest degree you have got it, and for that, on behalf of the university, I will join with everyone. We all congratulate you for your this highest contribution made in the academic level. I also congratulate all our Controller of Examination, Estate Office, and the various conveners and committee members for the excellent cooperation rendered during the convocation. Not even a single lapse in the procedure we have forced. So for that, on behalf of Vice Chancellor and my own, we render our sincere and heartfelt thanks to all of you. Without you, this would not have happened. So this was appreciated by the highest forum. So this is what even our President and Chancellors, they have appreciated our Vice Chancellor's effort to conduct this during this pandemic period, and the strict vigilance made by the various committees. We have been put a lot of questions by various people, and this should be arranged like that, that should be even at last minute, 10th minute also. We politely and patiently accommodated all the requests, and without having any kind of misunderstanding, we have completed. Thank you, sir, for your dynamic leadership for that. Now coming to the PhD awardees. So you have got the highest degree. I request all of you, don't stop learning. So you have to learn. This is the beginning for you. And when you do research, when you guide research, you have to take care of these little lines I am going to tell you. You have to maintain the quality of the research. And when you are publishing your articles also, not for the count, it should not made. Even if you publish a one paper, it should be a quality paper it should be a good journal, it should attract citation. Then only you will be known internationally. And your publication, your work will be, as a researcher, this is the measure of, your citation for paper is going to be the measure of the quality of research. So I request all of you, don't work for count, and also avoid multiple authors. Avoid multiple authors. Irrelevantly, if you add, it is going to discourage or it is going to give negative impact on you in various levels, selection committees and even the various high-level committees. Multiple authors, if you are not giving enough justification for the contribution, definitely it will be a negative point for you. Researcher and the guide should be there. For example, I will tell you, when you go and test the facility, and you should put only as an acknowledgement, and you should not put the co-author in the research paper. So that should not be there. So it is hard to say like this also, but is it happening? So you should avoid multiple authors and publish in a good quality papers. Even if you publish few papers, it will attract a lot of citations. This is what I request all of you, the research scholars, you are going to and publish one more paper, and most of you stop after getting the PhD. Your own PhD thesis, you can have more number of papers will be published, but even including my scholars, they are not doing so. So we are also guiding, and I used to say the experience. So please do publish the remaining part of your thesis also as a paper, so that when you are applying for the recognized supervisor, it requires more number of papers also. You have given the stringent guidelines for to become a supervisor. So publish more paper. When you are publishing a paper also, you should look at the journal. So many are held up with the problem after publishing, sir, it has been in the fake journal, I was unable to publish, my period is over. All these things they used to come and report to me as a request. As a registrar, many complaints I used to receive. So when you are, that is why I am telling you, as a PhD thesis as a whole, 8 years or 6 years you are doing, you are unable to publish 2 publications, it is very tough. So you have to see at least good journal in one paper. Then only automatically when they refer the papers, they will recognize your work, and then the next paper also will be published. So with this request, I congratulate. This is the very pleasant day and rememberable for ever, the highest academic qualification you are going to have. Don't stop with this. Please continue to do your learning. I thank the Director of Research and the other members for having given me an opportunity to be in this function. Thank you so much. Best wishes for your future endeavors.
Professor Karunamurthy, Registrar of our university, Professor Venkatesan, Controller of Examination, Professor Jaya, the Deans, the Directors of the Centers, the Heads of the Department, the Faculty, and most importantly, the graduates today who will be receiving this PhD degree certificate very soon in a few minutes' time, and their proud parents who will be there to watch their wards to receive the highest degree of the university this morning. Okay, I welcome all of you for this important ceremony where you will be getting your degree for after the hard work that you put in for several years, anywhere between 3 to 4 to 6, 7 years in different disciplines, and you have achieved your goal of getting this degree, the highest degree of the university, which can give through a process of rigorous examinations and process and various levels of assessments that you have gone through, and you are ready to receive the degree. My colleagues have described you the issues where normally would have had this kind of a communication in presence. All of you would have been invited, but this year, because of both the security restrictions and the COVID-19 combination of the two, restricted us from inviting all of you to this in presence, and it was inevitable, and we had to do the communication with that kind of a system. So we did this one. I'm glad we are able to be here today. So let me congratulate all of you graduates who are going to be receiving the degree certificates, PhD degree certificates, for all the work that you have carried out in the last several years. So I don't want to tell you anything because I've been talking about, already my colleagues have told you the importance of the publications and quality and things like that. Now, some of you who are receiving the PhDs, maybe as just students, some of you are faculty members, okay, at different institutions, some of you working in some other institutions, not an education institution, but somewhere related in laboratories and the public sector undertakings and all these things. So this degree of Doctor of Philosophy which you will be receiving today, it is basically some kind of a, it gives you have gone through a process of a different thinking level process where you conceive a problem with the help of your supervisor and you execute it through experimentation, theoretical analysis and all, arrive at the conclusions, produce some new knowledge which has been disseminated through your papers, conference and all these things. So that has given you a new level of thinking, where you can further continue your creative work, your analytical thinking and the way in which you look at the problems and relate it to the subjects that you have studied, and how do you bring the synergy between what you have learned and what the problem is and try to solve that problem through the application of the knowledge that you have garnered during your last several years of period of time. So this is a beginning of your that kind of a thinking, that kind of a level of activity that you can carry out. So this is a journey. It is not a new journey, it is a different kind of journey for all of you, and where don't assume or don't get complacency that okay, I got my PhD, finished my other work, my hard work, and I don't have to do anything, I just get my salary, I get my promotions. So please don't go into that kind of a mood. Ever think about those things. Imagine the moment you do that one, and your whole efforts of getting a degree will not be fulfilled, because your creative activity will begin now. Okay, because now you are free, you don't have to pass the examination, but now you look for this with a kind of a degree. You not only look for your promotion, you can apply for fellowships, you can apply for research grants, you can go abroad, you can go to the committees, you can get invited. So this allows you all these things, but very often the degree itself will not bring you all these things. It brings you to go far ahead of this one. The degrees that you have secured must be justified by your knowledge, what you call the papers, by your ability to talk, ability to do further, apply for a grant, and to be seen, to be visible to the society, to be visible to the peers. Your peers should recognize you that you have done an excellent work. And even some, not necessarily all of you would have done a great work or what you call seminal work just based on the thesis, but time is not lost. You can still have a time. You can continue your research and still publish a good papers, and based on which you will be recognized by the peers, and you will get your all due recognitions, okay, whatever is due to you from the society, from the professional bodies, organizations, and various people. So with this one, I think I'll stop at this point. I wish you all the best. Continue this journey of seeking a new knowledge, creating innovation-based experimentation, analysis, and bringing out the body of knowledge, new concepts, new ideas, and merging the disciplines so that you can, at this age, you can read other things, because you don't have to worry about that one, and how you can bring correlate the problems in one and many disciplines together in a very comprehensive way and find a solution to the knowledge you have garnered by talking to your friends and involving with others. This is how the bigger research is done. In fact, if you look at this one, in many big organizations, large organizations like Google, all these organizations, you have a large number of people working simultaneously in a very disciplined manner. Okay, one thing although it gives you freedom, but freedom is not without a discipline. That's one thing you should know. Okay, freedom is only to thinking and all, but how to do certain things, do it in a very disciplined way. That is very important. Okay, and under the more you discipline, you have seen the people who adhere to the rules, regulations, processes, due diligence, they are the most successful people in the world. Okay, and that's where they combat the area of the pandemic diseases or any of the big crises. And when you people with that kind of attitude, I would want to give you one example. I don't want to narrate, I will quickly to that one. 3 days back, I was in Bangalore, the Indian Institute of Science, where I have been with for the last 50 years. The kind of There I went to, used to take my food in the dining hall in the guest house. There everybody has to wear a mask, including the children. One day evening, I forgot to pick up my mask. I just got in there. They said, "Sir, no, please go back and get your mask." Okay? They knew very well what I am, who I am. They have been missing me, but I like that kind of a compliance. That is a discipline. That should come self-imposed in everybody. Okay, in a situation like this pandemic, and that will save all our lives and make the nations better. All the other efforts which other country can reduce the expenditure, and all will be safe, your friends will be safe, your relatives will be safe, and everybody will be safe. That is the kind of discipline. That's one example I'm giving you. Okay, I've been telling. So please, I also request my colleagues, whenever you speak with the students, and the students see themselves with others, please, immediately, talk to them and bring them. That's the thing. I think we have taken a lot of time. So once again, best of luck in all your future endeavors. Rise to the high level. We always aim big, think big, and do big. Collectively, don't hesitate to discuss, to talk, and debate, discuss issues with many people. That will only strengthen you, that will not weaken you. Okay, with that one, I begin our ceremony. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.